Mercy. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed, y'all. I'm a little disappointed. They taking information off the internet. They hiding information from us. Treating us like we stupid. It's crazy. It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy, y'all. Yeah, it's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. Yeah, y'all get on there and pull up on me, y'all. Hit that subscribe button as y'all tuning in, tapping in. Yeah, subscribe. Go wash my hands real quick. Yeah, it's wild, y'all. They using, see what they do is they be using the lack of information, they use it against us. I guess people starting to ask questions now. A whole lot of questions. Damn, my laptop dirty. But what up though, chat? Damn, I ain't mean to do that. I ain't mean to do that, my bad. Cleaning off my computer. All this dust. I'm glad I got one of them, the Macs that don't use the fan, boy, cause this thing probably done broke down on me. Yeah, don't feel bad. I was in love with a dirty butt once upon a time too. Matter of fact, my daughter's mama's a dirty butt. And she was fine. Yeah, one of them black women from America that care more about their looks than their hygiene. You know, you got a lot of women in the world like that nowadays. They think their looks is more important than their hygiene, which doesn't make any sense, because your looks is what attracts a man to you. And your hygiene is what makes a man keep you. So I don't know what the mind frame of the women nowadays is, but it seemed to be confusing. I don't think women nowadays got good teachers. Yeah, they don't got, not a lot of them. So don't feel bad. Yeah, I think we all done loved the dirty butt once or twice in our life before. So don't feel bad. You just learn from your mistakes. That's what you do. Learn from your mistakes. Yeah, learn from your mistakes. And that person who message wouldn't get showed, run my lives back. You can see my man boobs right here on this channel. Don't cheat yourself. Hit that subscribe button. That's what you do. Matter of fact, they got just anybody talking to me. Anybody just can't talk to me. You got to be a subscriber. This is not the Talk to Just Anybody channel. This is not the Stranger Danger channel. Yeah, see, strangers, they always be saying weird stuff. Yeah, that's the Stranger Danger. Man, watch your kids around this Stranger Danger. Yeah, watch your kids. You better let your kids know, because if you see all these weirdos on the internet, that means that they are walking your streets somewhere. Let me say that again. All these weirdos on the internet only means that they walking the streets around your kids somewhere. So you better warn your babies about stranger danger. Yeah, warn your kids, y'all. Yeah, warn your babies about stranger danger. Boy, because they out here. And they think they be hiding when they come to this internet. Yeah, they think they be hiding when they come to this internet. Warn your kids, y'all, about the stranger danger out there. Because there is stranger danger lurking. Yes, there is. But yeah, y'all hit that subscribe button. Come on, interact, engage with me. Talk to me, chat. Yeah, I was on my other channel trying to do a live about what they found under the pyramids. The halls of Amite. You know, it's already documented. But the powers that be, they don't want you to know. Just like we had a conversation yesterday, because people nowadays think that we smarter than our people of the ancient past, which we are really primitive and dumber than what they were. You know, my Quran tells me that. You know, back then they lived longer, had more kids. Yep. They trying to say Thoth was a god, but no, I think Thoth was Enoch. Thoth the Atlantean, yep, because Thoth the Atlantean really gave his great-grandson Noah, Deucalion, gave him the keys to the boat. So they wasn't gods, they were just supreme beings. God's heroes, God's superheroes. Yep. Yep, God's superheroes. Hit that subscribe button as y'all tuning in, tapping in. Come talk to me, chat. Y'all know I talk back. Where y'all at? Wake up, chat. Wake up, chat. I know I was a little late for work. Y'all forgive me. Uh-oh. Recharge. Let me charge up my station. See what's going on these YouTube streets. And this dude search for Uhuru, man. This one of the American. He's so smart. He's stupid. There is pyramids in the Grand Canyon. I think he make his titles for clickbait. You know, you got a lot of content creators that get on here and make content off emotions. You know, which is cool because it's, you know, that's your community, you know, your area. But when it comes to history and historical facts, people shouldn't make that content off emotion. People should go off facts and evidence. But you know, people nowadays, they'll do anything for clicks and views. You know, people on the internet doing all types of stuff for clicks and views. They're not even getting paid. At least get a little paycheck. At least be a part of the YouTube community. Make your community gain value. Big salute to everybody that tunes in, taps in, that's a part of my community. See, y'all give my community value. Because, you know, some people, they'll build up their whole YouTube channel and then sell it. But y'all know people doing that? What to do, Hayes? Big salute to your family. Big salute, fam. Yeah, it's wild, y'all. It's internet. Undefeated, like they say, it's undefeated. It truly is. It truly is undefeated, y'all. Hit that subscribe button as y'all tuning in, tapping in. Come on, interact, engage with me. Talk to me. Y'all know I talk back. Y'all know I talk back. How y'all feel about people not knowing? Yep, they look like mirrors. Look, and as smart as these people is in America that talking about what's up under the pyramids, it's already been said what's under them. I guess you know what it is. They want facts. Yeah, they want facts. They want to go down there and see. The halls of Mente been discovered. They just not talking about it though. Nah, the halls of Mente. What is LIDAR, Hayes? What's that? I already know what's up under the pyramids and what the pyramids are used for. See, the average American don't. In Africa, they know. Well, the elders know. Yeah, so they've been known what's up under there. They just don't want to give you a name for it. You know why? Because they're going to have to rewrite history. Just imagine they told people that the pyramids could be used as a spaceship. Just imagine if they told people that the pyramids are used for ascension chambers. For old people when they, when they feel like they're getting ready to pass, all their life's knowledge gets put into the database. Yeah, pitch black and it's underwater. That's why they haven't went down there, because it's been flooded. Now it's a way to unflood it. But I think it's full of water for a reason. Not to keep people out. Well, to keep the people out that don't have the wisdom and the knowledge to breathe underwater for a long period of time. Because water is the ultimate form of purification. So it makes sense that the halls of Amente are up underwater, because you're going there to be purified anyway. So it makes sense. Yeah, it really do make sense. But it's in scripture though. Yeah, it's in scripture. Just gotta pay attention and read. Yeah, it's gotta pay attention and read. And when you go to the, the hieroglyphics, the story of the pyramid, just how they do today, like when somebody builds a building, they'll put the story of how the building was made and all that, and who built the building and what it's dedicated to. That's what hieroglyphics are on the pyramids. It tells you the story of the pyramids. Tell you who built it, who is it dedicated to. You know the story of the pyramids. Y'all know. So literally, the writing is on the wall. All people got to do is pay attention. That's all people got to do. See, a lot of people, they overthink things. When sometimes things could be right in front of your face, but you could overthink it. Yeah, you can overthink things. And information will be right there in your face. Hit that subscribe button as y'all tuning in and tapping in. Yeah, the info will be right there in your face. So I wonder why all those scholars that were going to Egypt, the only one that come back and said what the pyramids were was Billy Carson. That's why I can't respect a lot of our black scholars that think they know something in America. They just are part of the agenda. Keep the slaves confused. Whoever controls your food and your information controls you. That's why a lot of people don't realize they slaves over there in America. I was looking at Trump having his cabinet meeting. Where is all the black people at? Well, black people talking about they land. I see the dope fiend. I see the celebrity dope fiend talking about we ain't never leaving our land. It won't never yours. You were kidnapped and brought there. Your ancestors were kidnapped and brought there to do a job. And the people that were there were massacred. So I'm trying to figure out how people gonna claim land that they ain't never really owned. It's really God land. Just like in Africa, a lot of Africans got a problem with the borders. They say this is God's land. Yeah, it's only right that the people that's from, you know, like people that's from Ouagadougou or from Burkina Faso, you know, have first rights or first dibs to the land. That's only right because they've been here. You know, that's only right. You know, they control their land. It's you know, it's only right. It's only fair. But in America, you gotta realize as black people in America, you know, some of the descendants of our enemies have become cool, but some of the descendants of our enemies, they still hold their family values. And see the difference between those of us with a high melanin content. See, our ancestors put the reincarnation in effect. So we are just duplicates of our ancestors of the past. See, their ancestors couldn't do that. That's why they gotta go back and read books. See, all the information from our ancestors is in our DNA. You see what's going on with 23andMe, right? They telling people to destroy their DNA, right? Because now they finna start selling people DNA and they're gonna be cloning people. Everybody that did 23andMe. That's one thing that had me scared about doing the African ancestry DNA. It's something like what 23andMe got going on right now. But who would steal DNA? How valuable is DNA? DNA is very valuable. They can create another you with a swab in your mouth. They can create another you. It's called cloning. Just like if they ever let P. Diddy go free, that's not gonna be the P. Diddy that we grew up to. Just like the Kodak Black. That's not the Kodak Black. Nah, they cloned him. Just like the WikiLeaks guy. Cloned him in front of our face. Now, when I seen that, I say, oh man. Oh man. Took him from one jail. They carrying him. He in handcuffs. And then when he get out here by America, he come out. That was like his clone's introduction to the world. So things are happening in front of our faces in real time. But people not paying attention. People like, oh, it ain't happening to me, so I ain't worried about it. That's how people thinking. Oh, it ain't happening to me. Hit that subscribe button as y'all tuning in, tapping in. And feel free to come interact, engage with me in my chat. Not only is DNA information, DNA holds information. You are a memory chip. How much information can DNA hold? How much can be DNA can store 455 exabytes of data. 1 gram of DNA. 1 gram of dry DNA can store 455 exabytes of data. Big salute, Hayes. Yeah, Diddy 2.0. Alicia, you need to introduce yourself, represent your clique. Let me make sure. Let me check you out. You ain't no lot lizard, are you? You ain't a 304, is you? Big salute, Alicia. Thank you. Thank you for your subscription. But the proper way, Alicia, to introduce yourself is represent your hood, represent your city, represent your state, represent your clique, baby girl. Come on now. See, you one of the young, you a youngin'. See, when you interact with the OGs, introduce yourself before you start talking. You make yourself look weird when you just start talking to people that don't know you. Do you just go out on the street and start talking to people you don't know? So come on, baby, introduce yourself. Come on now. And then you waited 20 minutes and you ain't even saying nothing. Come on now, Alicia. You waited 20 minutes just to do that. Something wrong, baby. Something wrong. Yep, hit that subscribe button as y'all tuning in and tapping in. Come on, interact, engage with me. Yeah, come on, interact, engage with me. I'm just on these YouTube streets seeing what's going on. It ain't no different from any other social media account, Alicia. You know, before you get interactive with people, don't you put some clothes on. Put some clothes on your channel You out here talking to people. You so excited to be here. You out here talking to people and your channel butt naked. See, YouTube could be a money pit, and people don't even realize it. People got YouTube channels. Those are PJs. Now, Alicia, you need to go back and look at your picture. For one, your background is a mess. For one, Alicia, you might want to change that background. For two, it looked like you got a diaper on. Those PJs you got on are not the cutest. And I hope you don't got all that cotton squished up your butt. You know, that's what causes yeast infection. You know what? Earlier, somebody just came in here and said that I used to be in love with an unclean woman. I hope you are not the example that I was just telling people about, that the average American woman care more about her appearance than her hygiene. That's ass backwards, baby. Do you wipe back to front, or do you wipe front to back? I'm just asking, not trying to be funny, just asking. Because that can tell me a lot about you, because we don't know you. We trying to figure you out here. Yeah, we trying to figure you out here. You know, if you on the internet looking for attention, you know, you can get good attention or you can get bad attention. See, a good dude will look at that background and turn you down. Only another dirty butt dude will look at that and be like, oh yeah, that's my type of girl right there. So you may attract somebody that you don't even want with that type of picture you got up there. Because I know somebody like me, first thing I'm looking at is that background. Okay, I see you. Can't really see your face, which is a negative. See a little bit of body, look like you got a diaper on, which is a negative. And then your background is a mess. And what type of phone is you using? Is that a iPhone 7? I thought they stopped making those. So you got to get yourself together before you come on this internet. You know, because on this channel, party time. Yeah, that's called desert dust. I'm in the Sahel. Somewhere you can't even survive. My Caucasian homie. Oh yeah, you too light. Yeah, you can't even go out without putting on suntan out here. Sunscreen. Yeah, that's called desert dust. You ever heard of gold dust? Yeah, I got gold dust in my hat. Yep. But yeah, where I'm at, Caliente, yeah, you wouldn't make it a month out here. You too light bright. This sun out here eat you up. Yeah, sun out here eat you up, boy. Or girl, or whatever you claim to be. I don't know. You look like you part of that confused community. And yeah, you got a disco ball up there, so yeah. Yeah, you one of them you one of them you one of them YMCA guys, ain't you? Yeah, that made me look at Trump sideways too. When he was up there singing YMCA. But then I thought about it, I said, oh, he up there singing YMCA because he trolling the rainbow community. That's why he was singing the YMCA song. Up there singing and dancing. Yep, big salute to everybody tuning in, tapping in, hit that subscribe button. We just in here talking, open discussion. Nah, that's you. I only like women. I don't like dudes. Yeah, I don't like dudes. Yeah, so please, Caliente, you trying to use the oldest trick in the book. Everybody know, y'all folk in that rainbow community, y'all try to rub y'all zestiness on other people. That's the oldest trick in the book, but that shit don't work no more. I know you new to the rainbow community and all. I know you new, but that don't work no more, Caliente. If I was bisexual, I would let people know, yeah, I like both. But nah, It don't matter how much smell good you could put on. I could never like the smell of a man too close to me. So Caliente, you know, you gotta come up with something new. Because oh, you my favorite, such and such. That's because you want me to be. I'm not. Yeah. Because you want me to be. So that's what the rainbow community do in America. Oh, he gay. Oh, they gay. Oh, they gay. Just because you gay, everybody gay now. Oh man, that's part of that sickness. That's part of that sickness you got. Yeah, because you know in America, when somebody gets sick, they try to pass it on to everybody else. Because you know they can't be the only one sick. So everybody got to get sick. Yeah. Why you think diseases in America get passed around so much like that? You might got this baddie, but she burning. She going around Bennett. She going to All-Star Weekend. She going to Bike Week. She going to every major event, trying to pass that burn on. That's what they do in America. Pass it on. Tag, you're it. Yep. And we learned that during the sickness, during the COVID. How y'all was going in elevators, licking every button. I say, what? I say, well, people going to the extreme. How do you even go in a public place and you lick the elevator buttons? That's insane. That's insane. But you know, that's what the rainbow community do. That's what they do. See what the rainbow boys like to do? The dudes that they got a crush on, they'll tell the girls, oh, he gay. Because somebody like Caliente think he might got a chance. Yeah, Hayes for the win. I mean, hey, it was all set up by design. I lost 3 people, good people in my family. And it wasn't because the hospitals were overcrowded. It was because people were being misdiagnosed. Because I didn't see no overcrowded hospitals. But I seen a lot of misdiagnosis. I did see that. If somebody going through chemotherapy, it should have been common sense for the doctors to not give a COVID, the shot. Because chemotherapy kills your immune system. And that shot got the sickness in it. So that was a setup by design. That was part of it's called population control, Hayes. You notice a lot of the rainbow community, you notice their numbers done went down. You see, we got some new ones coming up. It's a new generation of rainbow freaks. Look at him. Caliente right there, one of them. He looked like a rainbow freakazoid. Nah, not nature ain't a beast. Man and woman is a beast. This was created by man and woman, not nature. The diseases and pestilence that spoke about in your scriptures are going to be created by man, not the earth. You know, God tells you that. God tells you that he has a time designated to wipe noses, but he don't never get to hit his button because man always kills himself first. Man always does it to himself first. Yup. Man always does it to himself first. Go ahead and get some wives. Change me take bonjour patron. Give me some limes, y'all. Let me see. My boy, they always give him the ugly ones though. But they right. They like right. Like this right. See, these ain't all the way ready yet. They getting there. Let me see. I'm gonna take these ones. Yeah, let me get it right ones. Yeah, these right. These the juicy. Voila. Damn, I know I had. Hold on. Damn. No, I ain't lose no money. Oh shit. I think I done lost some money. Damn. Did I give you sing something?
Huh?
Did I give you sing something? Oh, I did give you sing something. Okay, d'accord. You got change me there?
Huh?
No change me there? Well, give me the.
Yeah.
Assim daí depende. É mi frère. Citron? Citron, c'est bon? Give me ones that ain't all the way. Matter of fact, give me this one. Voila. C'est bon? Oh, I gave him the money already. Getting some limes, y'all. See, the other dudes, they be having the pretty ones like this. They be pretty, shiny, and green. They always give him. I only got like 3 days. But see, what I do is I use these to marinate my meat. I put it on my meat. And the steak out here is so fresh. I need to get me some knives. Because one thing they don't do out here, they don't clean your meat. You gotta cut all the membrane. You know how you go to Walmart and you got them pretty steaks? They got certain cuts that's pretty like that. But when you want the beef ribs and stuff like that, boy, you gotta clean your own meat. Boy, I need me another sharp ass knife. Sharp ass knife. Now this the lime plug. Hey, Petrol, my change me thing. He owed me San Fran. Oh. Oh, he gone. Oh, boy, I know to get him next time. He owed me. I gave him 500. Them two is 200 apiece. He owed me 100. Yeah, he owed me 100. Damn, boy, he hit it quick. He got up out of here quick. Nah, I ain't let them keep no change, Andre. Hell nah. Nah, hell nah. Cause he gonna sell out all them limes. He gonna sell them quick. Big salute, Andre. And the next change that's coming out from my praying boys. My boys that be praying, that's change for them. Yeah. Ain't no keep the change around here. Money gotta get spread out. Nah, hell nah, ain't no keep no. Hell nah, Andre, ain't no keep no change. We is not in America, keep the change. No, hell no. We got to spread that change out. Yeah, we got to spread that out. Then I didn't even want them lines. I just spent that money with them just cause. I could have went up the street and got some better limes than these. But that's the benefit of being right here. Everything you need, it come right to you. I don't gotta go out and go around. Everything I need comes straight right here. Yeah, we need that, Andre. Yeah, it's Ramadan too. My boys probably finna show up in a minute. Ready to pray. See, I ain't even got no change for them. See, that 100 could have got me 4 prayers. I need that 100. Yeah, Andre. Hey, Andre. You know, I ain't got it like y'all big dogs. Hey, I'm trying to get there. I'm on my way to big dog status. Yeah, Andre. I'm trying to get on that big dog status like y'all. Yeah, I ain't there yet. Hey, we on our way though, Andre. Big salute to you, fam. Hey, have you made any progress on that business? Them little simple businesses we were talking about? The currency here is CFA, but they are creating a new currency. I think it's called the what is the name of Burkina Faso's new currency? It's not the franc. The Sira, SIRA. They getting ready to drop that, and they getting ready to get rid of CFA. I guess they trying to, figure out how they gonna put it into the system and introduce it to the world. But I know they're gonna back it up by gold though, because they already starting to make their own gold bars. Yep, they already starting to refine their own gold bars. So I think once they get up to a certain amount of gold bars, they're gonna put it in their vaults, and that's how they money. That's gonna make their money probably pass the U.S. dollar, because now their money is backed up with something that they could touch. Yep. Yeah, it's paper, but it's gonna be backed up by gold bars. Like, say if I got like $10 in their money, I could take it in. I could get $10 worth of gold bar. So the gold bars is gonna be their reserve, not the U.S. dollar. Yeah, but it is paper. It's paper. But just like the dollar used to be backed up by gold and silver, their money gonna be backed up by gold. Probably silver too, but I think it's gonna be gold, mainly gold. Yeah, big salute to everybody tuning in, tapping in. Make sure I hit that subscribe button. Damn, I need to charge my phone up. Damn, phone finna die. Well, we'll rock till the phone die. Yup. Doing research on the visa. Well, visa don't got nothing to do with your business. The business registration. Andre, visa don't got nothing to do with that. What you do is Google good lawyers where you're at, and set up a consultation. Tell me you would like to register a business, chicken and rabbit reproduction. Something that's not gonna cost too much to get into. Or you can ask the ladies who breeds chickens, who breeds rabbits, and go around and it's money, bro. I understand if you comfortable, Oh shit, the dollar is hollering, Andre. Yeah, everyone independent is the place, is the way to be. Yeah, those days of the past. That's why I told everybody, Andre, welcome to the present and the future. It's so many people still living in the past. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame, Andre. But I understand if you're not interested in the business, I don't want to keep talking your head off about it. You might just be chilling. You might not be, but that's going to save you. When the American dollar no more, you got to think about this. When ain't no more American dollar, or ain't no value to it, how you going to survive and keep living the way you living, how you want to live? That's what I want you to realize. So if you have a business set up there already, whatever happened with the dollar, shit, it ain't gonna affect you. But if you are living off retirement and things like that, if something happens to the dollar, shit, you gonna be what they call the po man out here, a tiki man in Thailand. Big salute, Kentucky. Big salute, Scarface. See, that's how you introduce yourself, youngins. But yeah, Andre, that's why I'm you know, cause just going off what little information you've given me, I'm trying to think of, you know, ways that I could be an asset to you, cause you know, we fuck with each other, you know. But that's what I want you to think about, because if the American dollar, if it get to hollering, if it stop hollering, and that's how you living good over there, it's something you got to think about. This your plan B. Don't just be comfortable with a plan A. Got to get that plan B. If that's where, if the location you at now, if that's where you gonna be at, you better have you a plan B, bro. Better have you some of that type of money coming in, because I think they finna be a part of BRICS too. So your retirement money, that retirement money, think about that. Yeah, that's something you gotta think about. Yeah, it's something you gotta think about. That's why I've been doing all this preaching about doing international business, especially for the OGs that's getting a retirement check. Yeah, that retirement money might still be coming, but when it does not have any value, you're gonna have to go back to the other side, if you can make it back over there. But if you got funds coming in from where you at, that's your plan B. And that's something, chicken and rabbit reproduction is a light investment. So you take advantage. If you're not sitting on a couple million, I wouldn't get comfortable. I say about 10, 20 million, I wouldn't get comfortable. If you sit on a couple 100,000, shit, you got work to do. I got a whole lot of work to do. Yeah, Andre, you better hurry up and do it, and you better hurry up and do it now. You ain't got time to waste, bro. Remember, time waits on no. Father Time ain't never waited on nobody. So when you get up in the morning, I know you chilling, but yeah, you need to put some pep in your step, Andre. Next time you talk to me, you need to be telling me, yeah, look, I figured, registered this business. We got chickens, we got rabbits. Because once you get them, they're gonna sell themselves. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about, Andre. So you don't got time to waste. I need you, when you come talking to me, you need to be talking to me about progress. How I motivated, that's gonna make me feel good. To know I motivated you to level up in progress. That's gonna let me know my message got across to somebody. Yeah, you got to do that, bro. And you in the money spot. Like, you got to take advantage. See, that's the problem with a lot of us leaving America. We get to certain locations and don't do the proper research, and we get comfortable, put our feet up. Scarface, yeah, I may come back to visit. Yeah, I may come back to visit, in and out. In and out. God willing to be in and out. God willing, I don't get there and shit. They try to hold me up at the airport and I get stuck. Because I'm coming from a country that's, like, I think they say Burkina Faso is the enemy of the state. But yeah, I need all my people to level up in it. Whether, it don't matter if you get you a couple hens, I need all my people to level up. That's progress. Any progress is better than no progress. If you are making no progress, that means you are stagnant. I need all my people to make some type of progress for the future. Because if the lights go out tomorrow, my brother gonna be over there in a foreign country stuck. Yeah, I'm scared to go back and visit too, Andre. I'm scared too. Because I'm seeing all these horror stories of people that's been traveling abroad and they go back to visit and get stuck. First thing they say, yeah, all my comforts are here, this and that. Everything is here, but the prices. And then now we're gonna be on a blacklist when we go back. Because we one of the few that made it out. We're some of the few that's been exposed to truths. So they gonna blacklist us. I already know they gonna blacklist me. Yeah, you gotta be, yeah. Hey, Andre, we tell people to be careful traveling to America. Look, I'm so tired of telling people about America. I tell them, go ahead, go visit, go. Because you can't tell them nothing because they ain't been exposed. So I tell them, go. Yeah, go visit. Tell everybody I said, hey. But now, due to social media, now people are seeing. Now the brothers and sisters that's from Africa, that's in America, and now they can't lie about it. Yeah, now they can't lie. Now they got to tell their brothers and sisters, man, look, I'm over here I'm over here a slave. Okay, we back. Man, phone died, y'all. We back though. We back. We back. Big salute to everybody that's still here, man. My bad, y'all. As soon as it hit 1%, that mug went. Damn. But yeah, with that being said, y'all, just want to motivate my people to get their plan Bs in order, man. That's most important right now. I know people are comfortable. This ain't the time to get comfortable until you got funds, till you got 2 different currencies coming in, 3 different currencies. You know, like the bosses of America, like your Bill Gates, your Donald Trumps and people like that. You want to get on their level. If you ain't on their level, this ain't time to get comfortable. Yeah, this not the time. You know, especially if you want to enjoy your comforts the way you want to. If you ain't in a country living 5-star, not saying you got to have millions in the bank, but if you don't got different currencies coming in, hit that subscribe button as y'all tuning in and tapping in. Yeah, if you don't got different currencies coming in, then you ain't got no plan B. Because retirement funds and things like that, funds coming from America, yeah, the money looking real funny right now. Yeah, the money looking real funny. So, plan Bs, y'all. Get your plan Bs in order. Yeah, get your plan Bs in order. Register your business. And if you already made it out of America, register your businesses. Get your businesses up and running. Get your products, get your services up and running ASAP. ASAP. You need to be doing that as you getting up. When you go call your driver, you need to be going to talk to a lawyer, getting advice on business registration. Business registration. You need to be doing research. You need to be talking to people in the markets. You need to find out who is supplying chickens, who's supplying fish, who's supplying rabbits. Go talk to them. See if they need any investors in their business. See what do they need, or start your own. Find one of them pretty ladies to be a partner. You know, find one of them 304s out there that don't want to be a 304 no more, and tell her, be my business partner. You ain't got to trick off on her. Tell her, look, let's change your lifestyle up. Because that's going to be your ticket to that economy in that country. You don't got to give her no money. All you need is her partner's signature. Then when you start making money, you can break bread with her. Make sure they manage. Hash Karma, big salute, Hash Karma. Yeah, there's many ways to do things. You know, if you need to be consulted, man, holla at me. You know, it ain't nothing to you know, to do it. You just got to do it. And what got me so hype about my boy Andre, he's in a money pit. And I don't even think that he really realized it or know it yet, especially when it come to them rabbits. And he ain't even got to touch no rabbit. All he got to do is open up, get him a little spot with some cages. Find out where they, you know, I'm pretty sure there's places out there where you could buy food. I'll do a colony. That's how you breed the best rabbits. Don't put them in cages. If you put them in cages, they ain't gonna live that long. But if you put them in a colony, they'll live longer. And feed them lettuce, carrots, cucumbers, grass, pellets. Feed them healthy, get them fat. Get you some business cards made.